I'm Mitch Kinney. I'm with Culpepper Services out of San Diego. We're a plumbing and HVAC company. And this is my second coaching session with Grant. And just excited to meet him in person. Really just trying to explode my business faster. I'm learning how to scale to 100 million very quickly, quicker than I'm planning on doing.
I need to be energized, please.
So
Get me excited. Are we gonna make money?
We'll make some money, man. We'll make some money. Well, you've already made me $2 million this year.
Is that right?
Yeah. Well, because before I heard you, I heard of you.
How much?
$2 million.
How good does that sound?
Oh God, I think you're right this year.
I heard of you in probably last September or August, just looking on YouTube. Mm-hmm. At first, I was like, "Who's this guy?" He's kind of
What a dick.
Right. And I started watching more because you're just saying stuff I haven't heard before. So
Like what?
just the way you phrase things, you just make it so simple. You know, it's just I can just grab onto it.
Yeah.
Like Jay Abraham, he just makes things so
Dude,
complicated.
exactly what I was thinking about when you said that.
Yeah.
I'm like listening to Jay one day and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro.
I remember like what you said at the 10X Growth Con. You're like, it's not that complicated. It's simple. You know?
Yeah.
My other mentor, he's a big Jay Abraham fan, and he just makes things so complicated. So I just like how you make it so simple.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you're really smart when you can make it simple. But how you took me from 1 million to 3 million, I had hired a bunch of guys in my plumbing business a couple years ago. Didn't work out, so I was just like bummed out. You know, and I'm like, all right, this year I'm just gonna do $1 million. I'm gonna pocket 300,000. You know, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep it simple. And then I heard you, and you're like, you just basically gotta pull it up, you gotta expand, and just, you know how you're saying it. So my goal for this year was 1 million. We're on track to do 3 million now, and now I'm thinking 100 million because
You find him sexier that y'all making 3 million?
Now we're on the same page, definitely.
well we're paying ourselves. I'm paying myself $10,000 a week now.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
my question is, I'm just trying to do it quicker.
Yeah.
So I could probably, like I said, probably add another 5 million in LA next year, but I'm just wondering how I can do it faster than that. Like that big picture, I'm looking at 100 million. I'm just right now I see it's probably like 15 to 20 years out to do that, just because I'm going out of the cash flow.
Yeah.
Just how I'm looking at the numbers and everything. So I'm just wondering how I could do that faster. If you think I should take on debt to do it, or take on partners.
I don't think there's any problem with taking on debt.
Well, like the debt I'm using,
I would take on debt before I took on a partner.
Yeah. Well, like I do finance all the trucks. So
Yeah.
each truck is about 40 grand.
Yeah, the Dave Ramsey's going to tell you not to take on debt.
No, yeah, I get the debt. Yeah.
But you know,
I'm just wondering,
if
like,
you want to take time out of the equation, and if time is money, and debt is leverage, like I'm trying to, you know, everybody's going to be a millionaire. It's the problem is they take too long to get the million. So by the time they get the million, you know, they're old. So you figured out how to. What we did in the last session was basically take the 1 million, shorten it up, and say, okay, let's do that. Let's do the 3 years of 1 million in a year.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, life gets better for a second.
Yeah.
Right now, because you're greedy.
I'm paying myself $10,000 a week. That's not all my profit. I have a lot of the rest of the profit. I'm reinvesting back in the business.
Okay.
Just buying equipment, inventory, things like that.
Yeah.
I try to keep inventory low. Just wondering if I should be taking out more for apartments.
No, I wouldn't right now.
Okay.
You got this thing pumping, man. I'd go ride the pony.
Okay. So do you think I should not take anything out then for apartments?
I mean, you could, but right now you're saying you need some money. You know, you need some money to expand the business. You're talking to me about big numbers. You're talking $5 million, $100 million. I'm like, well, you're not gonna make $100 million on apartments.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna make $100 million in apartments, but you're not gonna make that starting out in apartments. So why not just prime the pump and prime the main pump?
Yeah.
Put all your eggs in one basket. Keep going. You know, you're not going deep anymore. You're going wide. You're going to these different markets, and I would push everything in the main thing right now.
Okay.
And get that thing to just start spitting all over the place until there's so much money. You're like, dude, I can't reinvest. It should be really clear to you. I cannot reinvest any more money in my business.
Yeah.
the money's spewing all over the place. Like, oh my God, oh, you know, look, there's so much money. Ah, shit, Houston's paying, Tampa's paying, Orlando's paying. Like, we got to buy some apartments.
Yeah.
Like, it should be like clear. You don't have it, but many of the people that I say park the money, the sacred account stuff that I talk about, they have a discipline problem. I don't think you have the discipline problem. So I tell that to people. I'm like, save 100 grand, then make an investment. The only reason I'm saying that is the 100 grand's an arbitrary, completely made up number. I'm only saying that to prove to yourself you can put 100 grand in it. Because most people cannot even prove that. They can't stay with it before they lose interest in the target and they go buy a car, you know, rather than saying, oh, I just want to stack 100. You don't have that problem. So you can throw that step away.
Yeah.
Because you've proven you can save money. I mean, I would just bang out what's working, man.
Yeah.
And then get the money, you know, when you're making 100 grand a week, you know, then we go into the apartments.
Yeah.
But you should, if you got a play that can make you $100 million a year, you shouldn't be doing apartments.
Okay.
You should give that money to somebody else and say, go buy the apartment.
That was one of my questions.
Like put that freaking headset on, dude. Just like, you know.
Yeah.
Like go freaking like just like blind to
What was the
anything else.
question?
Well, I was thinking about investing with you guys, but kind of want to do it myself just because I've
Yeah.
always been interested in it, and I also want the depreciation on it.
You get the depreciation. You get it when you invest with it.
Yeah, but it's only like 2% of the deal or something, right?
It's the same. What you want to buy the whole deal with? You want to go 50-50? Doesn't matter. You get whatever percentage of the deal you own.
Yeah.
I'm doing a deal for $107 million.
Yeah.
So you put in $7 million. You own 7% of the gross deal, but we're only going to put $35 million down on that deal. You'd own 1/5 of that deal.
Yeah.
You're going to end up owning shares in a fund anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to own shares in the fund. Your shares are going to be the same value of my shares. I literally pay everybody back the same way I pay myself. So whatever depreciation I get is the same depreciation you get based on your percentage of ownership.
Yeah.
You just can't find 107. You can't do $100 million deal. Your first deal, you can't do. How much money you got for this now?
300,000.
Yeah. Well, the biggest deal you can do is $1 million. You know, my deal is going to be. We're going to have, you know. Dude, my rehab's going to be $4 million.
Yeah.
On the deal.
Right.
So you're just scaling yourself out to do big deals with a guy that's on a deal. This isn't a big REIT. This is not a big, huge fund. You're literally coming in with a guy that's working deals. So I mean, look, the other thing you can do with the apartments, man, is find your own deals. Start looking, hunting, searching. But you need to be doing that every weekend.
Yeah.
Like you need to be looking. You need to stay in San Diego. Extremely expensive there. You need to be shopping deals, looking at deals, looking at rents, underwriting deals, looking at leases.
I think I'm sold on going with you.
I'm just telling you, you got to decide what wave you're going to surf.
I'll be able to, what's that?
What wave you're going to surf.
Right.
Because you can't take this break and the one down the street.
Yeah.
And the wave you got, that $100 million wave, dude, that's a big wave. I'd worry about riding that bad wave.
So my other thing was, I just wanted to come be around you. You answered most of my questions the last time on the Skype, but I just wanted to be around you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
See how you are and stuff. But, so I don't have,
I'm the same guy all the time.
yeah, I know.
Awesome. Guys making $3 million. One meeting, $2 million. It's so simple.
Obviously worth every penny. The first meeting, really, I got most of my questions answered. The second meeting, I just really wanted to meet the guy and be around him and Elena, just to see what it's like to be around them. However, I did get my questions answered. Right now, my business is doing $3 million. I'm trying to get it to $100 million. My main question was, how can I do that quicker? I was thinking it's going to take 15 to 20 years to do it. Grant comes in, tells me with what I'm doing, I can easily do it in 5 years.